Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Bochan! Let's get... Where you go?
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? Player one will have to fight back to without any drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. What's their game plan here? They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Blast them! A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. She closes the gap. Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good uses the gauge for a super art.
Bring in the heat!
Oh yeah, that's what I like to see! In real rip-off!
Bet that hurt.
Player one has the deck stacked against them. Burnout activates. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Overhead. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Throws a fireball. A jump in? Up and over. Oh, they switch sides. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight round. Fight.
Fires a blast. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Close range projectile. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player one, good decision with that throw. Both sides getting ready. They push their way out of the corner. Does a good job escaping the corner. Throws them. Player two is on the brink of disaster. Burns out. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player two betting it all on the drive rush. Forward rush. What are they gonna do? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Checks with a sandwich. A real test of nerves here. Sticks out a kick. Player two goes all in with the uppercut. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Only a little bit of drive and life left. They're in range. We gonna see a jump immaculate counter. Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
Bochan!
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Setting break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses the parry. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Where is their opening? Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag. Rising uppercut. What? Nice tag. Blocks the impact. Player 1, Chase got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player 2, burnout activates. Either fighter can use it. Looking to impress. This super. Racer hit comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight!
Let's get it. Medium kick. Who's going to start this? It's a good spot to use the super. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
That hurt.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 has an empty drive view. This is a very precarious situation. Time to reassess the situation. Burnout dissipates. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Going in. Player 2 clutch anti-air. Where you go? All in with a rush. Just frame knuckle. That combo finishes it. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready? Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. That drive impact is blocked. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Surprises them with a drive rush. Heading into the experiencing burnout. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Not close enough for the throw. Burnout activates. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They must looking to impress with this super. Shippo Jinrai doing the business. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.